Okay, this is for Algebra 1, and it's Factoring Trinomials Day 3. We're not learning anything new here. We're just trying to remember what we've done for the last 2 days and get a little bit better at putting it all together. When you have a trinomial, that means there's 3 terms. 2x squared, 10x, and 12 are your terms. The first thing you want to do is see if you can pull something out before you factor. It will make it easier to factor. If you notice, these numbers are all even, so that means that I can pull a 2 out. When I pull out a 2, it means I'm dividing by 2. So 2x squared becomes just 1x squared. Plus 10x, 10 divided by 2 is 5, so 5x. Plus 12 divided by 2 is 6. You're not through. You still have to find the factors of what's left inside. What's inside does not have a number in front of x squared, so you just find the factors of the number at the end, which is 6. 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Use your sign rules. Second one is positive, which means that they're the same. First one is positive, which means that they are both positive. So all of your factors are positive. You need to choose the factors that equal 5. It's going to be 2 and 3. Since there's not a number in front of x squared, we're ready to write the answer. Bring down that 2 that you had pulled out. And then you write a factor using the plus 2, so x plus 2. And you write a factor using the plus 3, so x plus 3. So 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 3 is your answer. So if you look at this one, you look and see, can you pull anything out? 8, 5, and 10 have nothing in common. So this is going to be one of the long ones. What will you find the factors of? Remember, you take the number at the front and you multiply it by the number at the end. So 8 times 10 is 80. Factors of 80 are 1 and 80, 2 and 40, 4 and 10, 5 and 16, how about 4 and 20 up there, because it's 8 and 10. There's your factors. Use your sign rules. This one tells me that they are going to be different. This one tells me that the big one is negative. So go make all of your big factors negative, which means that all of the small ones are positive, since they're different. I need the ones that equal negative 5. Eight minus 10, this equals negative 2. Negative 16 and 5 gives you negative 11. We have negative 16. Negative 38, and negative 79. So, which ones equal negative 5? None of them. So what do we write? Prime. So look and see if you can pull anything out. They don't have anything in common. Find the factors of 6 times 12, which is 72. 1 and 72. 2 and 36. 3 and 24, 4 and 18, 6 and 12, 8 and 9. Signs are the same, and they're all negative. You need the ones that equal negative 17. It's going to be negative 8 and negative 9. You do not get to just write your answer. You have to bring down the 6x squared. Then write your two factors with an x. So minus 8x minus 9x. Bring down the plus 12. You're going to break this in half. First two divided by 2, and they both have an x. Leaves you 3x minus 4. Bring down your minus. They both divide by 3. Leaves you 3x minus 4, and the reason it's minus is because when you pull out a minus, you use the opposite sign. Parentheses are the same, so 3x minus 4 is part of my answer. Take what I pulled out, and 2x minus 3 is the other part of my answer. Look and see if you can pull something out. They all divide by 2. Leaves me 6x squared plus 17x minus 14. Okay, it's not wonderful. You're still going to have a longer one because there's a number in front of x squared, but you have a little bit smaller numbers to work with. Find the factors of 6 times 14, which is 84, 1 and 84, 2 and 42, 3 and 28, 4 and 21, 6 and 14, 7 and 12. That's it. Signs are different, and the big one is positive, so all of these are plus, which means that all the small ones have to be minus. Need the ones that equal 34. So this is 83. This is 40. This is 25. 17. 8. 5. Up. You don't need the ones that equal 34. You need the ones that equal 17. Okay? Because we're finding the factors of the one that was written there. So, bring down your 6x squared, and then it's going to be minus 4x plus 21x. Bring down your minus 14. Cut it in half, pull out a 2x, leaves you 3x minus 2. Plus, pull out a 7, leaves you 3x minus 2. So we have 3x minus 2. Now we have 2x plus 7. But you can't forget this 2 we pulled out, so it goes at the beginning. There's your answer. Don't forget, we are going to have an exam tomorrow. It will be over factoring polynomials. So if you have one like this first one, it's only 2 terms, see what's in common, what you can pull out. They both divide by 3. They both have an x. The smallest exponent was 2. They both have a y. Pull those out, and it leaves you 3 divided by 3 is 1. X squared cancels. Y cancels. So just 1. Minus 12 divided by 3 is 4. X third. You're going to subtract your exponents. 3 minus 2 is 1. So just x. Same thing for your exponents on y. 5 minus 1 is 4. So y to the 4th. The next one has 4 terms, so cut it in half. Divide by 2. They both have an x. Leaves you 3x plus 5. Bring your minus. They have nothing in common, so we put a 1. 3x plus 5. Parentheses are the same, so 3x plus 5. Make parentheses out of the other. 2x minus 1. That's your answer. That's the kind of stuff you're going to see on the test for tomorrow. If you have any questions about factoring trinomials or polynomials, come see me here in Speed.